Somebody shout power. Today I'm going to be talking to us about your paradigm and your self-image. Why this topic seems very, very important to me? Simply because of the hidden sabotage it does to you, even as an adult, even to the point of your age 40, what it does to you. And all it does to you, they come from the internal. Because just like you've already been learning from me, if you're following me, is as within, so without, which means as you've already seen yourself in yourself internally, that is what you will project outwardly. So if you see yourself as a failure, that is what you're going to become. You wouldn't do away from what you are, as within, so without, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So paradigm, just like I've always been saying, it's your habitual way of thinking, your thought pattern. Now, if you think one particular thought, it's not a paradigm because it is a thought that just comes and goes. But now, when it becomes a strand, like it has been woven, and now it becomes it's like a paradigm is like a beating path in a bush, a trail in a bush. That is what your thought has made of it. Now, when you've constantly thought in a particular way for quite a long time, it becomes a stronghold. It becomes a pattern. Now it is what we call paradigm. And these things started from when you were very, very young. Let's say from age 1 to 5. Now, take this pictorial drawing. This was you when you were coming up. You were very, very young. You didn't know anything. As a matter of fact, this your subconscious mind was just open. You are not conscious of anything. Whatsoever was suggested by your parents is what entered directly. And can I tell you one fascinating thing about this? You can learn up to 30 languages if you faced those 30 languages when you were coming up. If you are in a house or a community where they taught, where they learned those 30 languages, where they were saying it constantly and fluently, you will learn it. There is no barrier. It's not like that particular language you know is the only language that you can know. You can know more than 1, 2, 3, 4 languages at a time. But it all started from when you were coming up. So, your family, you came out from a poor background. You came out from a poor background. And this poor background, all they talked about was scarcity. They said money never grows on trees. They said so many things. They said we can't afford it. Whenever you wanted something good or a better toy, your parents yelled at you and they told you that you won't get it because they didn't have the money. So when you constantly heard that you people didn't have the money, it started pouring in. This is the suggestions. It started pouring in into your mind when you were coming up. You started seeing life from that pattern from age 1 to 5. All that was done to you when you were small, they didn't just happen. They happened and they kept stored in your subconscious mind. They were all raining and entering. And can I tell you something? Your subconscious mind will activate whatever is given to it. Your subconscious mind takes command done in feelings. You know, one of those young faithful days when you came back to the house and there was no food and everybody was crossing their leg. You couldn't eat. You didn't even eat that night before you slept. All those things entered your mind as a memory. You learned that experience that day. You got the experience that day and it entered into your subconscious mind. What your subconscious mind recorded that day was that we didn't have money. I don't think also that I will have money because what my parents experienced, I will likely experience. Unconsciously, all these things will happen subconsciously. It's not something you were aware about. So you grew up with this particular mindset from age 1 even through to age 7. When you went to school and you did bad, your parents called you so much names. They said you were very foolish, that you were good for nothing, that you will never be successful, that is how you will be roaming about. They were saying words, but they didn't know that they were impacting your paradigm. They didn't know They didn't know. They thought they were just telling you things, but they didn't know that all the words they were telling you then were soaking into your mind. No wonder you see an active 40-year-old man who is still afraid. All fears are learned fears. All fears are learned fears. When you came into this world, you didn't come into this world with